Hello, Shelly and Nick from Cameta Camera here with another product preview. This time we're looking at the Nikon D5500, an excellent consumer-level DSLR that offers a ton of features in a compact body.
Yeah, and much like the older D5300, this camera slots in somewhere between entry-level and mid-range for customers who want simplicity and smaller size, but also want more useful technology than you can get with a cheaper entry-level DSLR.
So the D5500 introduces some new features, most notably the construction of the camera body.
That's right, the D5500 has what's called a monocoque structure, where the exterior is actually the camera's frame. So with this technique, plus the use of carbon fiber composite materials, Nikon was able to make the camera body smaller and lighter, about 2 full ounces in fact, but it's also stronger and more durable.
I also noticed that the grip is a bit different than usual.
That's right. The camera body is slimmer than before, so there's literally more room for your fingers, for you to extend your fingers, making the camera easier to hold.
Now on the back we have a Vari-Angle LCD screen, which is great for taking pictures at unusual angles, or self-portraits, or group photos.
Yeah, it's a 3.2-inch LCD, so it swivels in multiple directions for easy composition from any angle, and there's also a traditional optical viewfinder on the back that actually has a sensor that detects when you look into it and it turns off the LCD, so that automatically saves power and gives you longer battery life. But back to the screen itself, the biggest change is that this versatile, high-resolution LCD is now a touchscreen.
A touchscreen? Wow, that's great for everyone who's used to using their smartphones or tablets.
Exactly. It's very simple and intuitive, and it gives you the ability to autofocus simply by pressing on the screen. So all you have to do is frame up a subject, tap on the screen, and that subject will be in focus automatically. It really couldn't be simpler.
And it looks like you can also preview your pictures, go through your settings, change your functions.
Exactly, and it's all familiar and easy for any smartphone user.
Speaking of smartphones, does this camera have Wi-Fi for sharing your photos?
Absolutely. With built-in Wi-Fi, you can easily transfer your photos to your mobile device and share them immediately. Plus, you can use your phone or tablet as a live view monitor or a remote control, so taking group shots or long exposures is easier than ever. All you need is a free app.
Okay, so let's talk specs.
All right.
This is a DX format camera, so it doesn't have a full frame sensor, but it does provide plenty of resolution.
24.2 megapixels in fact, and that's more than enough for almost any application. Plus, the image sensor on this camera doesn't have an optical low-pass filter in front of it, so you get super sharp photos with great looking details, and that's great for macro photos and portraits.
So what else does this camera have under the hood?
Well, it captures full HD video at up to 60p, and it's capable of up to 5 frames per second in burst mode. It also has a maximum ISO of 25,600, so it has very good low light capability for shooting indoors or for long exposures in dark conditions.
And supposedly the battery life is even better this time around?
That's right, you can take up to 820 shots on a single charge. That's 220 more shots than the D5300.
So in the end, what we have is a very capable, compact, lightweight DSLR that's packed with features and still won't destroy your budget.
Exactly. It's a great little camera for both first-time DSLR users and seasoned veterans, and it can be used with a huge selection of existing Nikon lenses.
So the camera body alone starts at $899, and with an 18 to 55 millimeter VR lens, it's $999. So it's a pretty good value.
Yep, and it comes in 2 colors, your basic black and red. And whatever color you choose, you know you've got a quality camera that's going to take great photos and video for years to come.
So there it is, the Nikon D5500. Get yours now at Cameta.com.